Right now, you have 27 days till the end of 2023. And if you're thinking about starting a dropshipping store and you don't follow these 4 key steps I'm about to reveal in this video, you are going to fail. The truth is, the game has changed. And 90% of the tactics the gurus are teaching you won't work in 2023. So in this video, I'm going to give you the exact 4 keys that you need to finally have success with dropshipping in 2023. Make sure you stick around to hear number 4, because without that, you will completely fail. Now, if you're wondering if you can actually have success with dropshipping, then the answer is yes. I was completely broke. I also got fired from my 9-to-5 job and managed to go on to do multi 7 figures in just 4 years. Sure, it wasn't easy and I've faced many setbacks throughout the years and still continue to do so to this very day. But now I'm at the point where I can do some pretty cool things that I've always wanted to do. I don't say this to brag, I say this because I was once in your position and want to let you know that it's 100% possible if you know what you're doing. Let me show you exactly how you can do it. The first thing you need to know is that every single dropshipping store consists of 3 things. Number 1, store. Number 2, products. And number 3, traffic. Most people fail in at least one of these things, and that's the reason why they don't make any sales. So it begs the question, how exactly do you fix it? The first key to your dropshipping success is having a high converting store. If your Shopify store doesn't turn visitors into buyers, then you are literally burning money. Traditionally, you had 3 types of stores. First, you had a general store, which sold pretty much any single product in any different niche. These work great in 2017, but typically have a low conversion rate because they look spammy and tacky. After all, which legit brand sells pet products and beauty products all on the same store? Next, you have a niche store, and a niche store only sells products in one specific niche. These type of stores are much more branded than general stores, but they very much limit what type of products you can sell because you're only stuck in that one niche. The final type of store you used to have was a one product store. Now, they're pretty self-explanatory. A one product store only sells one particular product on the whole store. When they work, they can convert the best, but they are extremely difficult for beginners because if the product doesn't work out, then you have to build the whole store from scratch again. So is there a better way to do things? The answer is yes. And in fact, it has the best of all 3 stores in one. I like to call these new stores concept stores. Concept stores have a generic brandable name that can be applied to any product. For example, Grayscale, Modverse, or even Serene. These can be applied to any products, meaning that you can test out 1 or 3 products without limitations, just like a general store, but still get a branded feel and high conversion rates like a niche and one product store. If a product doesn't work, simply hide it or delete it from your store. If it works, great, we can scale it and brand it more. Honestly, there's no reason to have loads of dead products on your Shopify store because 90% of your sales are only going to come from 1 or 2 hero products. If you're confused about concept stores, think of it this way. Look at the biggest brands out there, for example, like Nike, Bose, Starbucks. If you didn't already know what they sold, you'd have a very hard time trying to guess. Using a concept store along with a high converting landing page is going to give you a massive edge in 2023. Once you've built a store, you're going to need products, and that leads me on to the second key. Now, I'm pretty certain you've heard this saying before, just keep testing, bro, you'll find a winner. Or maybe you're testing all of these recommended products in these other YouTube videos. The truth is, this won't work. If you've tested 25 products and not had significant results in at least one of these products, you are doing something fundamentally wrong. When I started dropshipping, I was doing exactly the same, and I just ended up burning tons of time and tons of money. So what's the solution? The solution is you need a framework that actually excludes products. Over the years, I've found many winning products utilizing this system I'm about to explain to you. Over the years, I've had many 6 and 7 figure winning products utilizing this exact framework I'm about to share with you. If you don't use this and continue to throw products at the wall, hoping that they're going to work, you're just going to end up burning through tons of time and money. And a lot of you guys are testing products that were never going to work from the start. So here's the 5-step framework. The first step is actually finding a product. Now, the 2 free methods that I like to use, number 1 is scrolling on TikTok and also searching TikTok for hashtags such as TikTok made me buy it. Another free method that I like to use is using Facebook ads library. going on there and typing in keywords such as sale ends soon, free shipping, or get yours here. The second key step is analyzing whether or not the product actually solves a problem or if it's wow, quirky, and unique. A winning product will typically fall into one or two of those categories. The third step is making sure that you can actually source the product. You may come across adverts of people selling a product, but when you actually search for it, you just can't find it anywhere. If that's the case, skip it and find something else. The fourth step, and probably arguably one of the most important steps, is making sure that there's enough margin inside of the product. See, a lot of people sell products when there just isn't enough margin inside of it. You need to be able to at least 3x the cost of goods, meaning if you purchase a product for $10, you need to sell it for at least $30. Another rule of thumb that I like to use is making sure that it has at least a gross margin of 65% and also a break-even ROAS of under 1.8. The fifth and final point of this framework is making sure that there is content readily available online that you can use. Once you prove the concept and it's actually selling, then you can go ahead and start getting user-generated content or filming your own content that you can scale with. Trust me when I say this. If you use this 5-step framework correctly, you will test less products, but your win rate will be significantly higher. Now, before I reveal the third key, if you want me to personally help you start or scale your own dropshipping store, then book a free discovery call down below, and either myself or one of my team members will help you out and see where we can take you. The third key is traffic. Now, I'm not talking about the cars in the street, I'm talking about the visitors and eyeballs on your website. See, without traffic, everything you've learned up until this point means nothing. There's many different traffic sources out there that you can use. For example, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Google. However, the two main choices that most people choose will be Facebook or TikTok. They both have their pros and cons and they both work exceptionally well. One thing I will suggest if you are a beginner is pick one and stick to it and make it work. My personal preference is Facebook, and I've spent millions over the years trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And it's led me to this one realization. See, the reason why most people don't have success on these platforms is because they don't understand simple marketing principles. I used to be exactly the same. If I tested something out and it worked, cool. If it didn't, I just randomly test something else. See, the bad mistake was not caring to understand why a creative worked. When you do this, you just end up wasting money and never learning from your mistakes. It's easier to understand why something worked, why it didn't, and where you need to fix things. There are many different frameworks out there for different things, but I'm just going to share with you the ABC system. It stands for attention, benefits, and call to action. You need to always remember this. Without attention, you cannot sell anything. People's attention spans are absolutely fried due to the amount of social media that they consume. You need to hook someone's attention immediately and get them to stop scrolling. You do this by introducing the problem that they have or having an eye-catching scene in the first 3 seconds. The first line of your ad copy also needs to hook them, so you can do things such as pose a question, make a statement, or have a positive review. The next part of the system is benefits. You need to convey across the benefits of the product to the customer. How is it going to save them time? Is it going to save them money? Is it going to improve their confidence? Let them know what the benefits are, because customers are always asking, what's in it for me? The final thing you need to do is have a call to action. People need direction, and this is as simple as telling them what to do next. For example, click the add to cart button or order here. So once you understand marketing principles, your skills on these ad platforms will leapfrog. The fourth and final key to making this all happen is going to be the decider on whether or not you make this work and have success or completely fail. The secret key to making all of this happen is never giving up. My first store completely failed. I spent around about $800 just to get a single sale and ended up closing the store down. The reason why I didn't give up is because the first sale validated everything for me. The system worked, I just needed to get better. The first product you test will probably fail. In fact, the first 5 products that you test may fail. But the difference between someone who has success and those who fail is that one person never gives up. If you have a dream and a belief that 2023 is going to be your year, then I want you to make a promise to yourself that you will never ever give up, even if everyone around you doubts you. If you take action and learn from your mistakes, you will make it happen. Remember, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully this video has been extremely helpful for you. If it was and you're still watching, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like on the video for the algorithm, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Make sure you check out the free training in my pinned comment in the link below. I know it's been 4 months since my last video, but I am back and want to make as many people as possible financially free in 2023. So I appreciate your support. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you guys are still watching my videos. Take care, work hard, and I promise it will be a life-changing year.